boys and girls, babies in your diapers. Welcome to the Tiberius Show with your host, Tiberius Foy.
That's me, Tiberius. Today we're going to talk about some very awesome stuff. We have an awesome video game about War Tycoon, a book about a haunted house, and we have a totally awesome guest. Today we have the one, the only, the amazing Yesenia Sanchez!
I love it.
Yesenia is a financial expert and teaches people about financial literacy.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here today, and I think this is awesome that you do this show and you're so young, and that I'm actually able to share a little bit about finances on your show. So thank you.
You're welcome. Today we're going to start off with the video of the week, and this is going to be a battle.
And now it's time for the video game of the week.
Today's video game is War of Empires Tycoon. So this is a game on the Roblox platform. It was made by Roblox Elite. Because it is on Roblox, you're able to play it on PC, Mac, Xbox, and even your cell phone. And it is free! You may remember some other games from Roblox Elite, like Burger Tycoon, Sword Fighting, and Melon Simulator. So first off, I got into the game, and it looks pretty nice. You get a starting spot, and you get your first dropper, like most Tycoon games. Right away, 6 different paid spaces come up asking for real money. This is not a good sign. Then, as you go to unlock more items, the costs go up. The issue is that there were only a few droppers that were free. Then you can upgrade them. Also, there were a lot of buildings you could buy. They all look really nice. They did a good job on the graphics. But usually you unlock the walls of a building first, and then the windows, and then the other items first. This game will let you get it all for just one hit. Not cool.
Very cool.
So the fighting leaves a lot to be desired. This game is in beta, which means most of the content is complete and they are testing for big issues, imbalancing touches, etc. So if this was a finished game, I would complain about it, but this could be a lot better if there were more things to buy and more parts that can be earned slowly. I give War of Empires Tycoon 7 out of 10 stars because it was pretty good for a Tycoon game, and it was fun to unlock all the features outside. I did get my dad to try the game, and he played it for an hour.
They ask you for real money?
Yup. It's not really that fun, because you literally have to buy Robux to get a lot of different paid spaces that you have to buy. You don't really have to buy them. They just give you powerful upgrades, and that's not fair to other people who don't have Robux. When people have like 1 million Robux and they just spend it all on this game, when they leave, they see all the Robux is gone.
That's crazy.
Not really good.
No.
See? So that's why you don't really want to spend Robux on this game. Over 40 years, Lighthouse Central Florida has provided education, independent life skills, and job training to thousands of Central Floridians who live with blindness or any degree of vision loss. Whether it's picking out clothes in the morning or just moving around your community and serving Orange, Seminole, and Osceola counties. Contact Lighthouse Central Florida at 407-898-2483 or visit them online at lighthousecfl.org. The Tiberius Show would like to thank one of our dedicated sponsors, Custom Designs Orlando. These guys are on Mills Avenue and do all sorts of stuff, ranging from photo ID badges, engraved signs, custom Braille ADA signs, vinyl lettering, to trophies and awards. They can ship products all over the United States. You can reach them at 407-898-0373. And now it's time for the book of the week, Cat and Mouse in a Haunted House. This book is written by Geronimo Stilton, and I read you the back of his book. In fact, Yesenia, would you like to do the honors?
Why, thank you. I would. It's Halloween, and Geronimo is lost in a dark, spooky forest. His car has broken down, and the nearest shelter is a creepy, old, abandoned castle. But is it as empty as he thinks? And what is that mysterious creaking sound? It looks like Geronimo is in for a spooky adventure.
Spooky! Though this is an audiobook, it is worth 1 whole point. It is rated for 3rd grade and 4th month. You can get this book at the library or on Amazon. This is a great book about a mouse named Geronimo Stilton. What is pretty cool is that the main character has the same name as the author, but I'm pretty sure he's not really a mouse. So Geronimo gets lost in the dark forest. He finds a castle and he goes in. He gets very, very scared. He goes upstairs. Along the staircase, there are pictures on the wall. But as he walked by, the eyes on the pictures would turn and follow his direction. Whoa, scary. Now he gets a call from his sister, Tia. He told her where he was so that she could help him. Then his family finds Geronimo, and he thinks cats are after them. So they try to find a way out of the castle, but they can't. Then while they were looking for a way out, Geronimo is scared by a ghost.
Oh, gosh.
He tells the rest of his family, and they do not believe because ghosts are not real. Then they find this mummy that looks like a mouse. Well, they got into a lot of mischief. And I can't name it all because I want you to read the book.
Sounds fun.
I give Cat and Mouse in a Haunted House 10 out of 10 stars because I really like that they saw a ghost and that the adventure was pretty cool.
Mid-State Fire has been providing top-quality fire equipment services for 3 generations to the Central Florida area. Don't wait for an emergency to repair. Call Mid-State Fire today at 407-246-8855. Get your fire extinguishers and emergency lighting for both your home and businesses by visiting www.midstatefire.com. That number again is 407-246-8855.
See DavidSmithLaw.com.
You can call him at 407-801-2667.
Wait, you are not Chuck.
My dad can help when people get hurt. He loves to help.
If you are ever injured at work or in a car accident, you should call my friend Chuck.
You can call him at 407-801-2667.
That website again is CWSmithLaw.com.
Offices, Orlando.
Does it actually have that much W's?
And now it's time for an interview of an interesting person. Today's guest is going to be so much fun. Today we have the one, the only, the amazing Yesenia Sanchez. Yesenia is a financial expert and teaches people about financial literacy.
I love that you have me so hyped up. This is so exciting. I should come on the show like every week just to give me an ego boost.
So first off, how are you enjoying being on the show?
I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit different, but fun.
So to jump right in, I see you are really good with finances. What got you interested in the business of money?
That's a great question. I actually started in finances over 6 years ago after my divorce, and I realized that I was completely financially unstable. And I figured that I was not the only person, especially the only woman, that has had that experience. So I wanted to educate women about money so that they wouldn't find themselves in the same situation as I was.
So, do you think many people don't understand financial literacy? Why is that important?
Yeah, I definitely think that a lot of us don't understand how money works, and that's really what financial literacy is. And a lot of the reasons why we don't know about it is because we don't talk about it. It's a taboo, right? Most of our parents never taught us about money. And when I have my workshops, I'll ask people, and it could be a room of 10 or 50 people, and maybe 10%, if not less than that, raise their hands when I ask them, how many of you got taught about money at home? And like I said, very few of them raise their hands because it's not being talked about, and it's not being taught at schools either.
So what exactly is financial literacy?
Well, financial literacy is really understanding how money works. It's sitting down and figuring out what's coming in, what's going out, the money that's coming in, the money that you're spending, and also putting together a budget. There's so many different aspects to financial literacy. It's not just budgeting. It's not just figuring out what's coming in and coming out. It's also figuring out where you want to invest your money and how much you want to save and in what different areas you want to put that money in. There's so many different ways that you can save as well.
So how do you help people become financially literate?
Well, as I mentioned, we have workshops. I host several workshops, and now with the COVID-19, we've been transitioning our business to virtual, where we're doing a lot of our workshops online, which is awesome, as a lot of businesses, I'm sure, are doing right now, especially utilizing Zoom, which has been awesome. So we do, a lot of it is doing workshops, and then we sit down with people and talk to them and meet them where they're at, find out what they do know and what they do need to learn, and get them to help them in fulfilling their dreams and goals financially.
So what is the best part about working in finance?
Well, the word finance is kind of boring, to be honest with you. So the best part about working in finance for me is when I get to sit down with a family or even an individual and find out what their dreams and goals are, and actually talk to them about that and hear about, different things that they want to do and accomplish in life. I had one client that told me she wanted to do an Africa tour. I'm like, oh, that sounds really cool. I'm going to put that on my bucket list.
So what is the hardest part about working in this field?
There's a couple of challenges. One of them is working with other colleagues that, to be honest with you, are ethical, and sometimes it can be a little challenging working with other colleagues that maybe don't have the same ethical values that I do. And the other thing is when you want to help somebody so bad and they don't want to help themselves. That's the other challenging part. I'm like, we have all these great tools for you to use, and they don't use them. And they just stay stuck where they're at.
So what is the coolest thing that you have ever seen while working in finance?
The coolest thing I've ever seen while working on finance? Maybe having a really nice commission check. I have to think about that. One of the coolest things that I've seen working in finance is when I work with someone and they actually, after I've sat down with them and talked to them about their goals, for example, I had someone that I worked with, a niece of mine that, she was trying to move into a condo. And after I did her financial needs analysis for her, which is completely complimentary, it's just to help them see a bigger picture where their finances are. And she realized that she really wasn't ready to move into a condo. She didn't have enough money saved up. And a year later, as a matter of fact, just recently, she told me, I now have enough money to buy a condo. So that's pretty cool. Wow. Because of her meeting with me and sitting down with me. It really gave her a reality check. And she made some changes in her finances, and now she's ready to move forward.
So who helped you the most in developing your passion in finance?
Well, definitely not my parents, because they didn't talk to me about money. But I would have to say definitely a lot of my colleagues and a lot of my first-time clients that really helped me as well in learning about finances and, just the beginning stages of it and seeing what I can do in changing people's lives.
If you could go back 10 years to tell yourself something, what would it be?
10 years ago, oh my gosh, I was like 37, married. Yeah, and my kids were young. Now they're not. But 10 years ago, what would I say to myself? Just to be more patient with myself, because I'm very hard on myself and overachiever basically. And I've learned recently to tame that a little bit more.
So what advice would you give my listeners if they wanted to grow up and get in the finance business?
Yeah, well, nobody grows up thinking they want to be in finance, to be honest with you. I never thought I would be in finance, but if anybody is thinking about it, it's something that you probably are not thinking it's something that you want to do. And a lot of people think that it's money, like it's all numbers and stuff, but it really isn't. It's more about changing people's lives. So if you are looking to change somebody's life financially and help them make that path, then it's something that you should definitely look into and consider doing, because it really isn't about the numbers, and you don't have to be good in numbers. You just have to have a passion for helping people.
So what was the biggest mistake you ever made, and how did it change you as a person?
The biggest mistake I ever made in anything? I don't know if I would call them mistakes, because to be honest with you, they're all things that you may look at that are mistakes are all learning experiences, and they help you grow as a person. So I'm not sure if there are a lot of things that are mistakes. I think about like my, the businesses and colleagues that I got involved with that I wasn't really happy about, and I wish I would have taken a different path than working with them. But then again, I wouldn't be where I am right now either if I had not had that experience, and it really helped me to realize my own integrity and my value and how important those things are to me.
Wow. When you are not helping people learn about money, what do you do for fun?
Oh, this is great. I actually love playing golf. It's pretty awesome. Have you played golf before? You have? Awesome.
I usually just play mini golf, not really golf.
Okay.
I don't really golf that much, but I do go to golfing courses like Drive Shack. I go there. And
okay. That's cool.
One time I actually hit the sign and blocked it out.
What? That's crazy.
So, do you play video games, and what's your favorite one?
Video games? No, I'm terrible at video games. I don't do any.
Do you play any on your phone?
No, I know. Isn't that insane? No video games, nothing. So I don't understand the language, but I do other things. I read books.
Okay, so what is your favorite book to read?
Oh my gosh, I have so many good books that I really enjoy. So I'm reading right now just a lot of personal development books. So Brendan Buchard, which I probably messed up his name, but he's got the Manifesto Motivation. It's really good. And I have this other book that I'm reading about Superwoman, but that's not the name of the book. But it helps women to be more grounded in their speaking. So a lot of personal development books. And I have other books that I've read before that are more, not personal development, but definitely more into those books, personal development. So
okay.
Not as fun as the cat and the mouse in the haunted house. I think I want to read this book though.
Okay. Now, can you tell me that one story? Remember, this is a kid show. But that one story, that you're not supposed to tell me about.
Oh, the one story. I was in a pageant when I was in high school. And it was my turn to go up and speak, and I didn't speak at all. I don't think I've ever shared that story with anybody. So, and if you know me, I love talking, but I got so nervous that I couldn't speak at all. So, needless to say, I did not win that pageant.
So, is there anything else you think my listeners should know about you?
I enjoy traveling. I do love doing that. I did go to Puerto Rico a couple of months ago, right before the coronavirus, so that was fun. I'm actually Dominican and Puerto Rican. I do cook some Dominican food, too.
So, do you have a website or Facebook for my listeners to want to follow you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I have a website called How Money Works. It's howmoneyworks.com/Yesenia, Yesenia. And it's actually a pretty cool test that you can take. And doesn't matter what you score, but it does tell you, it helps you realize where you're at with money and your understanding of money. And most people do not get a perfect score on that because, again, we're not really educated fully. There's still so much to learn about money. And I do have a Facebook called Wine, Women, and Wealth Central Florida. So that's on Facebook, and you can find me there as well.
Okay. So what is that one question that you think I forgot to ask you?
The one question. How long do I see myself doing this for?
Well, how long do you see yourself doing this for?
That's a great question. So I feel like I definitely am going to be doing this for a really long time. I honestly don't believe in fully retiring from what I'm doing because I enjoy so much, and plus I think I would get bored. But I definitely want to be able to travel more when I semi-retire. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun working with different people and seeing where everybody is and meeting them in different places. So that's one of the things that I enjoy what I'm doing.
Thank you, Yesenia, for being my special guest. Can you stick around for Math Corners?
Oh, yeah, I would love to.
With marshmallows.
Ooh.
The Tiberius Show would like to thank Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures for being one of our sponsors. I got to go on an airboat and saw a real gator. I even got to go to the gem mine and mine for some gems. We ate a steak dinner at the restaurant and even got some gator rights. If you want to have a blast with the entire family, I suggest you go to www.bcairboats.com right now to get your tickets today. The website again is bcairboats.com. Oak Ridge Gun Range is a family-oriented shooting range that has been in business for over 30 years. They specialize in basic firearm training and offer numerous services such as consignments, gun trades, gunsmithing, and concealed weapon classes. I even got my training for gun safety at Oak Ridge Gun Range. Great customer service, and firearm safety is what they do best. So find out more at oakridgegunrange.com.
Are you frustrated with your computer? Tired of waiting for the computer to let you get your work done? Having an IT professional available when you need him can be invaluable to your business. With a Your Computer Solutions monthly service plan, you can enjoy error-free computing and get your tasks done when you want them done. Got a virus or malware warning? Call YCS and let them remotely solve the issue for you. Computer running slow? Give YCS a call and they will remotely fix it. When? Well, right away. On average, our clients are back up and running within 10 minutes of their call. If you want your computer to run smoothly month after month, just get the Your Computer Solutions monthly service plan. Your Computer Solutions is there when you need them. Call us today at 407-826-0810. I repeat, 407-826-0810. Emergency repair when you need it. Call us, 407-826-0810. Tiberius' favorite subject, it's Math Corners!
And now it's time for Math Corners. Thank you so much, Yesenia, for helping me with Math Corners today. We're going to talk about compound interest.
Awesome.
So this episode, we have been talking a lot about money. I thought we could talk about money in the bank and how it can increase. My dad said I needed to learn about compound interest. He said that the interest can go both ways. If you own money and you have to pay interest, and that is always more than an interest is being paid to you. You always ensure you don't owe anyone any money with interest before you start making interest on your money. Once you have money in your bank account, you can earn interest. Interest is calculated and paid each month based on a yearly interest amount. Compound interest is when you make money on the money you earn from interest.
Right.
I see this in a lot of tycoon video games. See, if you save your money, you get more money in interest because you saved it. This allows you to earn more money faster than the other players. So you have 10 marshmallows, and in each minute you get 10% in marshmallows as long as you save it. You could just wait 1 minute and get a new marshmallow every minute.
Okay.
Now you could just eat one marshmallow each minute, and you are just even.
That looks yummy.
Daddy didn't think this out. Or you could wait 10 minutes, and you would have 20 marshmallows, and then you would get 2 every minute. And in 5 more minutes, you would have 30 marshmallows, and then you would get 3 every minute. As long as you continue to save your marshmallow bank, it would keep increasing.
Well, this is hard to keep in my hands. There's a lot of marshmallows.
I know.
Yes, you're not supposed to eat another one.
So
it's
now
hard,
you can-
isn't it? It's tempting.
It is tough.
It's hard not to spend money, too.
It's not. Well, now you can do that with your money. As soon as you start making your own money, you should be saving some in an account so that you can start making interest. Of course, the interest is not every minute. LOL.
That's true.
So, Yesenia, do you now know all about compound interest?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you already know about compound.
Yes, I do know all about compound interest. But I didn't learn about it until I got into the business when I attended a
Yes.
workshop. So,
I was talking about if you learned anything from me.
from you? Oh, from your marshmallows? The fact that they're tempting for you not to eat? It's just like, right? Saving money is hard to do sometimes, right?
it
Just
is.
like saving the marshmallows. And yes, it does take a while to grow your marshmallows or money. But yeah, the more you save and the greater your interest rate, the more quickly
Yes.
your money grows.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much, Yesenia, for your help with math quarters.
Anytime.
Now let me eat all the marshmallows up.
No, stop!
And now it's time for the heart of a lion. As you know, we talk about the qualities of living by a heart of a lion, which stands for leadership, integrity, obedience, and nobility.
Awesome.
This week we're going to talk about leadership. For me, I think leadership is the act of loving what is good, having self-control, and being disciplined. The qualities of leadership are providing guidance and direction, organization, and being a positive influence on others. Well, school is over and summer started this week. My dad said we are going to work on something called structure. We sat and talked about what task I wanted to complete over the summer and what he expected from him. And then we divided them down by the week and then each week to the day. We call them my missions. For example, I have a mission to do a number of IXLs each week and read 30 minutes a day. When I complete my missions for a day, my phone is turned on and I can play my video games, etc. But if I do my missions early, then I'm rewarded with less missions the next week. All this structure is providing guidance and organization.
That's great.
I may not like the structure, but I'm sure it will make sure that I don't forget everything that I have learned over the school year.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yesenia, did you see or use leadership at all this week?
Yes, I do use it a lot. It could be with my kids who are adults and helping them with their lives, and also with my clients as well, as I talk to them and helping them to have some type of structure with their finances.
Okay. Of all the heart of a lion virtues, which is your favorite?
I would say integrity. I don't know what it is about integrity. I just love it. I love working with people that have integrity, that have strong values, and I like to have those strong values as well, and prove and just live my life, a life of integrity that allows me to be honest and to be authentic with other people.
We should always try and be lions strong in everything we do, shouldn't we?
Yes, absolutely.
And that's our show, folks. So to say, the one, the only, the amazing Yesenia Sanchez for being on my show. It has been so much fun talking with you today, and I have to learn as much as I can so that I can manage the money that I earn.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Tiberius. This was so much fun being on the show. And if your followers want to follow me, they can go on social media. And I am on Instagram as I am the Yesenia. And that's Yesenia. And also I have a Facebook page with Wine, Women, and Wealth as well.
Well, and be sure to listen to us next week on the Tiberius Show with your host, Tiberius!
The Tiberius Show is not filmed in front of a live studio audience. Executive producer Joseph Boyd. Production editor Pierre Laguerre. Green Room Manager, Danny Boy, and your program host, Tiberius Boy. The Tiberius Show is copyright 2018.